back, everyone. This is episode 27 of Quest for You. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you for listening to my podcast. And if you've enjoyed some of the episodes I posted to this point, then please do me a favor and leave a review on iTunes. The reviews are very critical because my goal is to reach as many people as possible. And in order for my voice to go out, I need your help with a review on iTunes because the review is important in the rankings. So I would love if you could leave me one. Thank you. I believe that often we battle with life, our life, the life we've been given. For one, we don't accept it. It starts in our childhood. I'm actually amazed at how many people have lived through some kind of drama in their life. I read about it all the time. I hear it. Abuse, disengaged parents, harassment in school, isolation, and so much more. It's extremely sad. But that's where it starts. We feel somehow responsible for it all. And knowing we carry this load, we single ourselves out. We often believe to be different from everyone, not fitting in with the rest. And we seek a different way of life. Instead of healing, working through whatever troubles us, we let it be a stain, a burden that we constantly carry around. We let it define us. And it creates a sense of deficiency within us. A sense of things missing. And out of this deficiency, we then build an agenda for the rest of our life. This agenda is a notion in our mind of what life should look like. An image of the life that we want. And then we attach expectations to that, of what our life should be like. There's nothing wrong with wanting from life, desiring a certain life. The problem is that our wants and needs come from this place of insufficiency. We perceive we need to have things to fill that void inside, that void that we never really addressed, and therefore we fill it with something. It appears to fulfill our needs for a while, but soon we have another void that we are looking to fill yet again. And that leads to number 2. We are living in great distance from ourselves. We always do stuff. We run from one task to the next. We are in constant pursuit of the life we think we need to live. You heard me call this the hamster wheel, the endless hunt for the next big thing to fill that void. A better car, a bigger house, a promotion, more clothes, and so on. We distract ourselves so we don't have to face ourselves. We are afraid of the emptiness we might face. The emptiness of this endless hunt for more things. Deep in our heart, we know the futility of all this. And maybe that is why we don't stop to pause. We are afraid we might not like what we hear or see. So you know how you are disconnected? I think it reflects in when you're angry, bitter, feeling depressed and unhappy with life in general. And you're constantly judging yourself, basically telling yourself that you are not good enough. It's a sign that you are separated from your heart. When you're chasing your expectations and notice that you can never really meet them, then this dissatisfaction arises. And what do? You drown your dissatisfaction in your unmet expectations. Alcohol, food, drugs, TV, material possessions, other addictions. There are plenty of opportunities. When you have it all, but you don't really have anything, because your heart is still yearning to be heard, to be paid attention to. Because that nice new Ferrari or that 300-inch television or that newly installed pool, they don't really involve the needs of our heart. We are in distance from our heart. We are closed off. Material possessions in a rich life are not bad. We all deserve to live well, but they are not the means to a happy and fulfilled life. They contribute, yes, They put our mind at ease, but our heart hasn't been paid attention to. So my encouragement is this: end the battle with life and start living in truth. Address your pain and your bitterness first. That's what we came here to do, to heal and find our purpose. Material possessions are the icing on top of a fulfilled life. But first, we have to do the work. And that work may involve some healing from past hurt, whether it's conscious or not. Find your pain, find your heartbreak, and the disconnect with yourself will become clear to you. That's why loving yourself can be so hard, because there are barriers to overcome first, whatever they may be. You need to face them, address them, and be very clear about what they are. You can't ignore them. You can't pretend it didn't happen. You have to face up to it. Look your fear and your pain right in the eye and then move through it with courage, one step at a time. Then, and only then, will the world open up for you with all its beauty. Anything else is not living in your true self. It's merely a distraction from your true life. In order to heal, in order to end this battle with life, you first have to listen. Become quiet and listen. This is the one major task so many of us never get to. But it's the most important task. If you cannot become quiet and listen to your inner self, to God, to the universe, whatever you believe is the guiding force in your life, then your work has no direction. We always have noise going on. Mostly it's our own talking, either loud or in our minds. We talk way too much. Text, email, and then in our head. We always talk. Even when we pray, we always talk, saying the same things over and over again, just to make sure God is really clear on how important things are. But we never listen. Why? I think because we don't want to hear the answer. When we don't talk, we shop, we buy things, we create needs in our mind. What else is wrong with our life that we could address? We battle with life. We don't accept what is. Become one with yourself first. Bridge the gap of separation. I have listened to a lot of people speak, people that shine in this world and make a difference. And I noticed that all of them went through some sort of pain or struggle. And in their quest to overcome, work through, address, and find acceptance, they have come to see the light. They often use their healing process to turn it around into something amazing, by giving back, by contributing to a greater good in some way. And you can do the same. But you have to become still first and listen. Then ask the questions you need answers to. And if you are dedicated and serious, the answers will come. Maybe not right away, but if you practice listening, they will. That's why praying for the same thing over and over again doesn't lead to anything. Ask once, and then allow room for answers by listening. They will come. You need faith. Faith means believing first and then seeing. And faith will guide you through your healing process. Remember your heart. You first need to live in harmony and connection with yourself. Be kind and loving to yourself first. Listen to your guiding voice for steps to lead you through your healing journey. And from there, life will take on a different meaning. Worldly possessions will enrich your life, but they're not filling a void, because you have to fill that void. You first have to address the pain, and then you can come from a place of balance and harmony with life. So ask yourself, do you have a daily practice when you become still? If not, then find that time to be quiet with life. It's essential. You will be amazed at what will be revealed to you in such a quiet time. And I'm ending with a quote from the Stoics that understood this concept really well. It was Epictetus, and he captured it in this phrase: happiness is not getting what we want, but wanting what we get. I really encourage you to contemplate this for today. With much love from California to you. Signing off.